It's funny. Some of the things we use every single day, we barely even think about them, but they often have the most incredible backstories. And today, we're going to talk about one of those, that humble machine in the wall, the ATM. We're going to dive into its story, from a really simple idea to what might be a wild AI-powered future. But I mean, seriously, have you ever actually stopped to think about it? You walk up to a wall, you push some buttons, and cash just appears. It feels like magic, right? Well, the journey to make that magic happen is this brilliant mix of frustration, a little bit of inspiration, and some seriously clever engineering. So, where did this all start? You might be thinking it was dreamed up in some high-tech lab or a stuffy bank boardroom. But nope, you'd be wrong. The story of the ATM actually starts with a problem I think we can all relate to: needing cash when the bank is closed. And this, right here, this is the actual eureka moment from the inventor, a guy named John Shepard Barron. He'd been locked out of his bank, and this super simple, brilliant idea just popped into his head. Not a bank vault, a candy machine. That simple analogy totally reframed the whole problem and suddenly made the solution seem, well, possible. And believe me, things moved fast after that. The patent was filed in '66, and by '67, the very first machine was on the streets of London. But the real game changer, the thing that really blew it all wide open, came in 1969, the magnetic stripe. That little black strip on the back of our cards, that was the key that unlocked the ATM for pretty much everyone. Okay, but those first machines were, let's just say they were pretty clunky. You didn't use a reusable card. Instead, get this, you used a special paper token, kind of like a check, that was coated with a mildly radioactive substance for the machine to read. I'm not kidding. You'd enter your PIN, the machine would spit out one single preset amount of cash, and then it would keep your token. It was totally one and done. But look, a standalone box that gives out cash is one thing. A global financial network, that's a whole other beast. The next giant leap forward wasn't really about the machine itself. It was about connecting all the machines to each other, building the system we all use today. And this table just shows you what a massive technical shift that was. Those early ATMs were completely offline. They had no idea how much money was in your account. All they did was check if your token and your PIN matched up. But the networked ATM? Whoa, that was revolutionary. It talked to your bank in real time. It checked your actual balance before giving you any cash. And security went from, a physical lock on a box to complex digital encryption. So how does that even work? This is where the core science comes in. Every single time you type in your PIN, it isn't just sent over the wires as 1234. No way. Think of it like a secret language. The ATM uses these complex algorithms to instantly scramble your PIN into total gibberish. This unreadable code travels over the network, and only the bank has the special key to unscramble it and verify, yep, that's you. It's this digital secret code that makes the entire global system possible and, keeps our money safe. Which, of course, brings us to today. Because we have that secure networked foundation, the ATM has evolved from just a simple cash dispenser into a full-on banking terminal. I mean, just look at this list. You can deposit checks using image scanning, pay your bills, move money between accounts. You can even buy stamps or tickets at some of them. The machine isn't just a vending machine for cash anymore. It's this incredibly versatile hub that handles all sorts of tasks that used to require a human teller. So, we've gone from a mechanical box to a networked computer. So what's next? Well, all signs point to artificial intelligence. And this isn't just another upgrade. This is a complete reimagining of what an ATM could even be. This table really breaks down just how monumental that shift could be. We'd go from a card and a PIN to just you. Your face, your voice, that's your new password. Instead of pushing buttons, you just have a conversation. But the biggest deal, the most crucial change, is the goal. The goal isn't just to complete a transaction anymore. It's to give you personalized advice, to actually help improve your financial well-being. Okay, let's just paint a picture of what this AI-powered future might actually look and feel like. Imagine walking up to a machine, maybe just a few years from now. The whole experience would be fundamentally different. First off, you wouldn't be fumbling around for your wallet. The machine would just recognize you instantly and securely using biometrics. No card to swipe, no PIN to remember. And you wouldn't be tapping through menus like withdrawal or check balance. Instead, you might just say something like, "Hey, I'm trying to save up for a vacation. Can you help me figure out a budget for this month?" And you'd have a real, productive conversation about your actual financial goals. And really, that's the ultimate vision here. It's about democratizing financial advice, right? Making sophisticated guidance something that's accessible to absolutely everyone, 24/7 on pretty much any street corner. So, from a simple vending machine for cash to a potential AI partner on your financial journey, the evolution is just staggering. The question really isn't if a machine can be a bank teller anymore. The question is, how soon will we be having a real, meaningful financial conversation with one? Thanks for tuning in.